Okay, so this week's 2 assignments, one of them will be really short. It is just a quick review of thesis statements, and there's information elsewhere in this learning module about those. So just a review to make sure you got the basic idea of what a thesis statement should be, especially in an essay like Essay 2. The other assignment will take you a little bit longer. It's called Summary versus Analysis. And the reason I do the assignment this way is that sometimes it can be easy to mix up summary and analysis. Like a lot of times when a teacher will ask you to analyze something, a lot of people's first instinct is actually just to summarize it. So the summary is just where you retell what was talked about or what happened. Analysis is when you respond to that. How was it done? Why was it done this way? What was the effect? That's when you're concerned not just with the content, but more about the effect or the intent behind it. So for the summary versus analysis assignment, you're going to write a very short summary of the article that you're going to write about for Essay 2. And then you're also going to write a paragraph that you can actually use in your essay. And so this is going to follow that evidence sandwich structure that is covered elsewhere in this module. So where you're going to introduce the topic, what you're evaluating it on, like it could be their use of sources. I'm just going to use that as an example. So you introduce the topic of sources and source use. You give examples of either where sources are used effectively or where they're not, and where there's not sources included. But that's where you give your evidence and your specifics. And then you respond to it by saying, how does this affect whether or not you believe that article? So you want to make sure you're following that structure in your analysis paragraph. And what I will be doing is that when I give you feedback on this assignment, I'm going to treat it as though this is a piece of your essay, and I'm going to let you know if there's anything you need to be adding or adjusting before you go on to write the other body paragraphs for your essay. So you'll have one paragraph done by the time you're done with this assignment. Over the weekend after, well, I guess it'll be early part of next week, you will add probably 2 more body paragraphs and an introduction and conclusion, and then you've got your paper. But you've gotten feedback from me before you write the rest to know if you're on the right track or if you need to make any adjustments. So look for my feedback on Monday sometime after you turn this in, so that you've got Monday and Tuesday to work on finishing your draft so you can post it for peer review on Wednesday next week.